everyone, it's Pete here from the Pain Toolkit, and yes, we've reached the tool number 12, which is keeping it up and resilience. Now, keeping it up, this is so important for a lot of people with pain. It's not self-management isn't. It's a lifelong skill we need to keep. You know, the skills that we learn, they're lifelong things that we have to keep on going with, and it's not about you having to use all of the tools in the toolkit or any other things that you come across, but self-management is about us keeps taking action. I'm always looking for new ideas, new ways on how I can self-manage my pain. I often get asked, well, what do you do? And I say, well, I've got two jobs. My first job is I'm a self-manager. I've got to look after Pete. And as I become an older person, I'm getting new health problems and whatnot. But you know what I'm really thankful for? That pain management program I went on in '96. They gave me those lifelong skills for me to manage my pain myself. What I learned from that as well actually gave me the confidence to manage them myself. So back in the day where I was running off to the GP every 5 minutes, looking for solutions and whatnot. So it's about keeping it up. But I think also, I'm handing over to you now, Keith, about resilience, because I know, you know, it's having that, well, we'll tell you what you told the viewers, what's your take on resilience?
I think resilience is a really interesting topic and something that is still, we're all learning to understand more, whether it's people living with pain or the healthcare practitioners that we work with. And you talk about, you know, pain self-management programs and the experiences we go through. Those experiences are what add to our resilience, and resilience is within us. It's the thing that allows us to be able to live well or to overcome something despite, you know, adversity or a challenge. So let's agree, you know, living with chronic pain or living with pain every day is something that you need to be able to deal with, and that resilience is finding those traits and those behaviors and those attitudes that you can develop. They're all within us. It's about developing them. And there are things like sort of optimism and hope and all these things that might seem counterintuitive, but they're the things that we need to tap into and to focus our energy in on, because that's what helps us learn to be able to live better with pain. Again, a little bit easier said than done, because to be able to develop those resilience characteristics, it's a little bit easier when you have good things around you. If you have a supportive family, if you've got friends, you've got a roof over your head. Let's agree it's a lot harder to be resilient if you're, you know, living on the streets. There's those challenges there. So I don't say this very flippantly, because to me, resilience is really, really important. And it's something that I'm learning more about. And I think it's something that's very fundamental to being able to live better with pain, but it's not easy. It's not a 1 or a 0. It's not A or B. But if you have the supports around you, tap into those things. We talked about, you know, teamwork and asking for help. That's all part of developing your resilience. Willingness, acceptance, all help you move forward and are all core and fundamental to resilience. And that resilience is what will allow us to continue on day after day. We'll still have days where we get knocked down, but the resilience is what allows you to get back up from that and carry on. So one of the most important things about learning to live well or learn to live better with pain is developing your resilience.
Thanks, Keith. Well, everyone, we've just done videos now on number tool 1 through tool 12, and I hope you found this series of videos helpful for you to explain the tools, etc. So on the digital version of the pain toolkit for neuropathic pain, you've got now on each of the headings of the tools, you've got a video of myself and Keith. There's a whiteboard video there, you know, where you see someone drawing very fast, etc. You're going to see us pop up again throughout the actual toolkit itself, and that's what we like about doing a digital an ebook, is because it allows us to do videos like this to explain a little bit more, and we think it will bring the actual toolkit to life. So look for the little blue links throughout the toolkit, and you'll see more videos that we've been doing, just little short videos, not feature films. We don't do things like that. And but also the blue text hyperlinks to other resources that you can tap into as well. So thanks very much for watching the 12 tools. I hope you found them useful. We always welcome feedback, and so just drop us a line on the website and let us know what you thought. Keith, it's been a pleasure talking to you and going through the 12 tools with you. Hope it wasn't too painful.
It was great, Pete. I appreciate the opportunity to do this and to have an opportunity to talk about these fundamental tools of self-management and learning to live better with pain, and how we look at it a little bit in the context of neuropathic pain. Like I said, it kind of feels a little bit odd to say that neuropathic pain is a little different, but it really is. And it's important to recognize that, validate that for people to say, yep, it is this little bit of a weird thing sometimes, but all the things that we've talked about are just as critically important, and they're really helpful in being able to learn to live better with one's pain.
Thanks, Keith. Okay, so we'll see you again on another video. Until then, take care of yourselves. Take care. Ciao.
Thanks, everyone.